Imagine a city on fire, and a guy telling you the world ended suddenly. A pandemic hit. Ring any bells? Then came the usual chaos, wars, food shortages, and all the end-of-the-world drama you expect. But what really sealed humanity's fate? It wasn't humans, it was friggin' video game monsters that crashed the party. Yeah, you heard me right. Next thing you know, people with superpowers start popping up, but here's the kicker. They're too weak to even fight the monsters. Fast forward 3 days and we meet our main man, Kim Jae-hyun. He's munching on chips like everything's fine, and he's all, "The world hasn't ended, 'cause I'm still alive and chillin'." Yeah, he's living the life, but alone. Jae-hyun's hauled up in a swanky 100 square meter apartment that his dad somehow paid for by borrowing a ton of money. Why is he still here, you ask? Well, someone's got to live in this place for 2 years to get tax benefits. So he's stuck, and now that the apocalypse hit, guess what? He's locked in with no one else around. Jae-hyun's still trying to check his phone for service, but nope, nothing's coming through. Suddenly, there's a huge screech. He looks up, and bam, a monster's about to crash into his window. Cue the panic. The guy screams, drops to the floor like a total mess, and then, hold up, he sees a giant blue screen saying, "Subject not permitted entry." Turns out, Jae-hyun's got a pretty sweet passive ability called the Ultimate Shut-in House Declaration, which means no one can enter his place without his say-so. That's why his apartment's still standing while the rest of the world's in chaos. Now he's stuck in there, trying to get the door open like a frustrated toddler, kicking it, screaming at it, and sulking in the kitchen. The ability's cool, but it also means he's trapped. To make matters worse, his fridge is losing power, and he knows food's about to become a big issue. So Kim Jae-hyun's surviving on the scraps from his fridge, but he knows it's running low. A few packets of ramen are all he has left, and he's nervously biting his nails. Real glamorous stuff. Then, out of nowhere, a message pops up. "You've hunted a calican and earned a great amount of experience." He's like, "What?" And when he checks his balcony, he sees the same monster from yesterday, now getting torn apart by goblins. Apparently the monster crashing into his house counted as a hunt. Who knew? But the best part? The monster's body just poofs into thin air, and suddenly Jae-hyun's wallet gets a little heavier, 2.2 million won, straight in. Now that's some apocalypse hack right there. As if things couldn't get weirder, the electricity comes back on and his house starts working like it's 2019 again. The fridge lights up, the stove's on. He's living the dream. He's hyped. Really, really hyped. But then, of course, his phone's still useless. No service. Classic. He spots a USB lying around and plugs it into his computer. Cue the nostalgia trip. Flashes of his mom, first day of school, birthday parties, just the usual family stuff. But now he's all emotional, thinking, I gotta get them here. Survival mode kicks in. Then the system hits him with a new feature. He can buy stuff at original prices. What? He checks his wallet and sees a whole list items option. Ooh, it's like a shopping spree, except for the fact that he can't leave his house. There's a barrier keeping him trapped, just like his dating life, forever confined. But hold up. If he hunts monsters and levels up, maybe, just maybe, he can get a skill to break out of this place. He looks at the goblins outside and his brain starts working. All right, maybe I can kill those goblins? Now it's time for some real action. He grabs a water bottle, chucks it out the window, and sees that it actually flies outside the barrier. Sweet. Then he picks up a dumbbell ready for some serious goblin hunting. He launches it like a pro, praying it doesn't miss. Boom, the dumbbell hits the monster's corpse, scaring the goblins. Jae-hyun's got a shot now. Let's go, baby. Jae-hyun's sweating bullets, thinking he's totally screwed. All he's got left is one more dumbbell, and he's starting to panic. There's nothing else in the house he can use as a weapon, and he's definitely not strong enough to hurl a TV or computer. As the goblins keep screeching, he notices they're all staring at him, and one of them's even holding his dumbbell while pointing at it like it's a prize. Uh-oh, he's been caught. The goblins start charging his way, and Jae-hyun's mind races. But hey, not all hope is lost. They're still a good distance away. That's when he gets an idea. He opens the store menu and clicks on the list item option. He's holding the dumbbell, so he asks if he can list it. Of course, the answer's yes. The dumbbell vanishes into the store and bam, it's listed for 1,701. Same price as online? That's some good consistency in this post-apocalypse world. Feeling lucky, Jae-hyun buys 2 more dumbbells and watches them materialize right in front of him. His excitement is palpable, like a kid getting his first video game console. With a grin on his face, he throws one out the balcony, and bam, it smashes right into a goblin's skull, killing it instantly. 3,001 experience points. Now he's leveling up. But the goblins? Not so thrilled. They see their buddy go down and start freaking out, looking up at Jae-hyun while screaming bloody murder. In the chaos, Jae-hyun throws another dumbbell, but this time misses. Because of course he does. He's annoyed, but decides to buy 3 more sets and try again. Third time's the charm, right? This time he nails it. 1 more goblin down, another 2,501 experience points. Plus, he gets a shiny new skill. Jae-hyun's feeling the RPG vibes now. He checks his new skill, and guess what? He can now store items in an alternate dimension. What a flex. Jae-hyun's eyes light up as he sees the option to summon his items from storage. He opens it up and poof, a dumbbell materializes in his hand. Now he can summon stuff wherever he wants. Feeling bold, he decides it's time to go big. He opens the storage window, focuses, and suddenly, dumbbells rain down from the sky like some kind of chaotic artillery strike, obliterating goblins left and right. It's like watching a one-man army take on an entire horde, and honestly, it's pretty sick. The goblins are just standing there, staring up in pure horror as Jae-hyun racks up tons of experience points. He's on a roll, even getting a sweet 55001 XP. He's practically glowing with excitement as the system asks if he wants to list more items. Oh hell yeah, he thinks. So, he adds a bunch of stuff to his store, like ramen, rice, and a ton of other. That's it for chapters 1 and 2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more manhwa recaps.